What is up, squad? What is up? Oh, y'all got in here early. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Everyone's here but me. I'm late. Whew, Von Zipper, I'm with you. Von Zipper said we are on episode 10 out of 20 and nothing shocking has happened. Von Zipper, we gonna get there. We gonna talk about that. Let me see what y'all saying here. TMC as in cat is first in the room. Shout out to all my channel members. Hey Star. Hey Kim Doug. What's up NMO? Yes, everyone's in here. Come on in. Hey Cheryl, Miss Kiki. Oh my God, look at all that green in the room. Just a superstar. I see you. I see you, Erica, Kimberly. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's get this party started, honey. You said you haven't watched it yet. That's okay. You didn't miss much. You did not miss much. And what I'm about to say is not going to spoil a dang thing for you. Trust and believe. Hey, Princess AG, mouth open, just AB. Okay, I see y'all. Come on, come on, come on. You said it was boring, July? Hey, absolutely amazing. North DeKalb is checking in. You said new hair, new year. New ponytail, new year, honey. New ponytail, new year. You was here for the shits. Hell, I don't even know where to start. I'm still filled with anxiety from hanging over the ledge of that building, honey. I'm still, ugh. That's the only thing I have about it. That was about the most exciting and thrilling part of this episode, was them hanging off the edge of that building in Toronto, which is basically the title of the video is what is the title of the video? I can't remember. Living off the edge or off the edge or something like that. I don't even know. But it's episode 10 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and the ladies are in Toronto. Nene Leakes has arrived. Y'all saw Nene Leakes got there last week, and you know they kept on talking as if she wasn't even there. Cynthia wanted to get, you know, everything off her chest about how Kenya almost spoiled her proposal. It didn't matter because she forgave her anyway. It was what it was. Let me see what my notes say, honey, because this is going to be a really quick one right here. This is going to be a really quick one. Nene apologized to Eva. Nene apologized to Eva. Seems like, you know, it seems like Nene has decided, you know, she'd rather get along to get along. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point in being mad, and what's the point in fighting all these people if, you know, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I might as well. I got to be here to work, so I might as well get along with the ladies. So she apologized to Eva, even though I don't think she should apologize. What is there to apologize for? What was Eva even mad about? Because Nene came out there with a mic on and they was at work? Okay, whatever. You know, they hugged it out, and even Nene said it was not that deep. So I guess she felt like it wasn't even that serious to her. So I may as well, you know, if I hurt you, you know, I'm sorry. It wasn't my intent. You know, I'm at work, you at work, but you know, they couldn't cross that fourth wall. So, you know, they left that part out. You said not a quick one. Exactly, Erica. Tanya decides that, you know, she has a team building activity that she wanted to take the ladies on. So they go and, you know, decide to go up to the top of the highest building in Toronto and, you know, all hang off the ledge. Kandi is all gung-ho about it. Kandi is like, she is, you know, she is a daredevil. She loves thrill seeking. She loves all of that. She don't care because she know that the rope is strong enough to hold her. Nene, on the other hand, said, I'm black. Black people don't hang off the edge of buildings. I'm with Nene on that one. I don't know about this, but even Porsha looked like she was about to shit in her pants, honey. Porsha was holding, her hands was trembling. She didn't know what to do. And then you can hear her with her little mouse voice, I'm heavy. And it's like, girl, you was not going nowhere. But, you know, again, that was the most exciting part of the episode for me, because I'm a thrill seeker myself. I don't think I'm afraid of heights, but I don't know if I would be able to do that. It kind of did something to me. I had to hold my breath a little bit. But again, they all did it. They all got through it. They all celebrated at the end. Even Kandi was like, you know, y'all think y'all doing something, that's kind of corny. Like, you know, whatever. But yay, we did it. Yay. Meanwhile, Nene and Eva, you know, they was eating lunch at the top of the building. Even Nene was higher than the group. But, you know, it seemed like it was all in good fun. Let me see what else I had in my notes. It seemed like Kenya kind of hated on Nene's apology to Eva. On the side, Kenya was like, you know, do you think it was sincere? Do you think her apology was sincere? And Eva was like, you know, I couldn't see her eyes, but, you know, it seemed like it was. I'm okay with it. She's okay with it. We're okay with it. So that's interesting to me, because it seems like Kenya don't want nobody to get along. Kenya want everybody to be miserable. And as long as everybody's miserable or everybody's against Nene, Kenya is okay. In her confessional, Kenya was like, you know, I know it seems like she cares about Eva or whatever, but she gives 0 fucks about me. And I was like, well, you know, you could say that about a lot of people. Mark gives 0 fucks about you. Marlo probably gives 0 fucks about you. Who else? It's a whole bunch of people give 0 fucks about Kenya. But again, I digress. There was also a cute you know, when Cynthia and Nene got together and Nene was eating the potato chips, and, you know, everybody seemed to be happy. Like, I feel like they all acted like they don't like each other for the cameras, because at this point, they all on the girls' trip. Everybody there. Everybody's like, y'all forced to be around each other. It was just interesting because, you know, I don't know. But anyway, let me continue. I was about to skip something, but let me go ahead and then say Nene was talking to Eva about Porsha and said that, you know, Porsha used to be a little sister and all that, but she felt some kind of way about Porsha putting their private text messages on social media. Like, they can fight all day long, but when you cross the line and put our personal exchanges out to the masses, then I guess she looking at her sideways like, why would you do that? Then Eva was like, well, you shouldn't have called her fat. And then Nene was like, well, she was fat before she got pregnant, and, you know, shading her as well. But again, what's the word? I digress. Let me see. The ladies tried on their outfits for Carnival. You know, Candy's, you know, in her feelings, she was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit this. Yvonne talking about her wolf coochie, like she needs some nail because she ain't shaved in years, I guess. I don't know. And during that time, Nene decided that she would, you know, apologize to Cynthia. You know, it's like, you know, Cynthia got the card. Look, I'm up here reading my notes because I'm like so unimpressed with this episode, but we gonna push through. Cynthia got her card, and Marlo was, you know, kind of egging her on, like, wait a minute. I went too far. Hold on. You said you're with Nene, you're with Kenya. Nene come back crawling because she know they need them. I guess. Von Zipper said, bring Sheree back. I guess. I don't know. Oh, Porsha got her flowers from Dennis. You know, if you read the blogs, you know that Dennis made a little surprise trip up to, you know, Toronto where the ladies were. Surprise Porsha. Did a little, surprise, I guess, re-engagement. Basically gave her ring back. And like I had said before, they had never stopped talking. Porsha kind of halfway admitted that when she was on FaceTime with Lauren, because she was all giddy about the flowers, like, look at these flowers, and even Lauren was like, well, dang, you know, Dennis know how to find a florist in every damn country, don't he? Because Dennis seemed to like send flowers to wherever Porsha goes when they're on their girls trip. And Porsha was, you know, telling Lauren, you know, I talked to him and I said blah blah blah, and Lauren was like, didn't I tell you not to talk to him no more? Didn't I tell you to stop talking to him? And Porsha was like, bad connection, I think I gotta go now. So I mean, like I've been telling y'all, this whole Porsha and Dennis situation, we already know they've been kicking it. We already know Dennis was in the basement while Porsha was saying he moved out. We already know because producers caught them when Dennis was sneaking out. We already know they didn't break up. Porsha had on the ring in her confessional damn episode 2, and now y'all claim, you know, she's claiming that Dennis had took the ring and now she don't have it no more. Child, whatever. We already know that Porsha and Dennis were together. Thank you very much, Just AB. Like this video as y'all come in. Like it, like it, like it. Come on, because I'm going to let y'all talk in a minute because I'm almost finished. Let me see. Oh, and on the card, Dennis wrote, "Doggone it, I'm sorry." And Porsha was like, "It's too soon. It's too soon." And Lauren was like, "What do you think he meant by dog-gone it? I'm sorry." And Porsha was like, "Because he in the doghouse." And I'm like, "No, I felt like he did that because, you know, those animal porn allegations, doggone. Now the porn allegations are gone because they done got together and got with Eva, everybody, and sincerely wore, and I told y'all that it's a lie." That is where I got from it. I don't know what you got from it. Anyway, meanwhile, Paul pops up to Tanya's room, and Dennis pops up with him. Surprise. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. You said, "Stop it." I know, right? I know, right, DM? I know. It was just all a mess. We already know people be making up stories on the YouTubes, and it is what it is. It's good to see that Dennis and Porsha are keeping it all tongue in cheek, and Dennis is taking it lightly, like dog-gone it. So Dennis was telling Tanya that he brought the ring with him, you know, and he's trying to figure out a way to surprise Porsha. So they're gonna figure out a way to do it. You said Tanya and Paul are short-lived. They knocked Ty and Kandi off. Y'all so funny. Okay, let me continue. Later on, as they were headed to, where were they going? Oh, when they went to be daredevils on the edge, when they was on the bus, everybody was, you know, in good spirits, and it seemed like everybody was mocking everybody. Kenya started actually by trying to mock Tanya, and I didn't understand that because it seemed kind of mean-spirited, because she was like, "Tanya talks so fast, and she's so nice, and she's so this, and she's so that." And I'm like, Kenya, why you doing that to Tanya? Tanya is the sweetest person in the group. She's all love and light and sisterhood and stuff, and I guess Kenya don't like that Tanya is getting more attention than she is. So Kenya kicks off the whole mocking, you know, little session by doing that. And if you watch that little segment again, Nene was not impressed. She was not paying attention. She did not care. She wasn't giving Kenya nothing. She was just looking at her phone like, "Girl, bye." Then Porsha mocked Cynthia by, you know, saying, "Oh, I'm on the phone with Mike Hill. Look at me. I'm on the phone with Mike Hill," which was cute. Kandi mocked Nene because it seemed like Kandi was the one that's getting along with Nene better than everybody at this point, besides Marlo and Yvonne. But Kandi was like, you know, "Look at my long legs, get out my way." And Nene laughed at that and seemed to get in the groove. Eva ended up mocking Yvonne, you know, for that bitch comment. "I'm that bitch." Yvonne mocked Porsha and started, you know, tooting her butt up on her shoulder. And walk with her back arch like Porsha be walking. And then said, "Can I have some deviled eggs? You got some chicken, you got some deviled eggs." And Porsha was like, "But damn, do I be asking for deviled eggs all the time?" And you was like, "No, but you do be looking for food a lot." So, which is funny because remember, Nene had just called her fat. But again, you know, I digress. Let me see, who else? Later on in the episode, Kenya, you know, decides to bring up, people are clearly getting along a little too well, because when Cynthia and Nene had that conversation about the car, it seemed like Cynthia was really, you know, open to, you know, being friends with Nene. In fact, she gonna say, "Well, you blocked me, you blocked my number," or whatever. And Nene was like, "Well, you blocked me first." And so oddly enough, Cynthia gets on her confessional and goes, "Look at Nene, tit for tat, you know, just like Nene." And I'm like, well, damn, if you blocked her first, then it seemed like you was the one that was tripping. Like, I don't know. But again, I digress. Meanwhile, because they were over, you know, talking, you know, getting their selves together, Kenya and Porsha and Kandi, you know, are, you know, scheming to figure out who exactly is the snake. So Kenya brings up, "Who do you think the snake is? I need to know who the snake is." And you know, I'm halfway thinking Kenya the snake here. It's either Kenya or Mark or somebody associated with Kenya. I don't know. But Kenya wants to find out who the snake is. So she recruits Porsha to play good cop, bad cop, and to confront Yvonne and force Yvonne to say who exactly is the snake. Yvonne is not budging. Yvonne is like, I don't know no snake. I ain't seen no snake, but you know, I do know who it is. And you know, it's interesting because now I'm kind of like, well, who is the snake? Do we even care who the snake is? And why are they, you know, stretching this whole snake gate thing out as long as they are? Either tell us who the snake is or not. I don't know. Again, they teased the fight 2 episodes ago, the fight between Nene and Cynthia. I guess we gonna get to see it next week. They might be teasing us again. We might not get to see it till the week after next. I don't know. But apparently, you know, Nene is finally gonna, you know, say some more to Cynthia, be more apologetic as she has been, and Kenya is not gonna like that and is gonna put her foot down and step in like she's been doing. The end. Let me stop. Let me finish. Let me see. It was something else about this snake gate that I wanted to touch on. What was it? I wrote down. Yvonne says she knows who did it, and it is someone in the circle, but it isn't. She wouldn't say if it's someone who was actually there. Oh, y'all want me to talk about the notes? The note to be Scott, right? It was Kenya. We talked about that last week. I thought that's why I didn't want to talk to it again. But you know, we know who talks to whom. Somebody tagged me into that into something like that on Instagram, talking about. Let me read you what these people had said to me on Instagram, and I'm like, why y'all put me in it? I don't have nothing to do with it. I didn't leak the note. Did I leak the note? Somebody said, Nene is good friends with blogger ATLien though, so why is Nene lying and why is Kandi allowing it? And they at me. So I was like, because Kandi knows who talks to whom, and she also knows me and knows how I operate. So of course Kandi is not going to press the issue because she already know that it wasn't Nene who sent it to B. Scott. But I digress. And yeah, so we was going back and forth in that thread. It was just interesting. So somebody said the note was, of course, Kenya past behavior is indicative of present or future behavior. Ooh, hashtag toxic trick. And then, you know, a lot of people are like, well, what would Kenya have to gain by leaking, you know, Nene's letter? It would seem like Nene would have everything to gain because it would make her look favorable to the public since no one knew about it and it hadn't aired yet and all of that jazz. But y'all need to know, Kenya plays chess and not checkers. Kenya has been, you know, even with this whole situation with Nene and these friendships, Kenya is in everybody's ear trying to get them to hate Nene because she wants the #1 spot. She wants everybody. She wants to isolate Nene. She wants to get Nene fired because she feels like Nene got her fired last season. Trust and believe, it's more to it than y'all think. But, you know, I'm just a blogger. I just watch and I just, you know, talk about it with y'all. I'm just saying, if y'all don't see it, where is Team Twirl? Y'all, Team Twirl knows that Kenya is smart as hell. Kenya is manipulative, and Kenya is, you know, out to get what she wants. She's gonna do what she got to do to get to what she gotta get. She spent a whole season off scheming, plotting, and planning, and now she's back. That is it. That's all I got. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and visit STRAIGHTFROMTHEA.com. I didn't even use no visuals. That's all I needed. It was pretty much a cut and dry episode. I'll probably write a little bit more when I do my recap on the site. But other than that, that's all I got. That's all I got. You said at least Michelle gave her a compliment. She's smart as hell. She is smart. I believe in Kenya. Like Kenya winning that beauty pageant. Like, what was that? Oh, I'm up here calling. Anyway, winning the beauty pageant, and you know they have to be poised. They have to know how to, you know, answer certain questions. And you know, Kenya
This conference call is hosted by Conference
Kenya has
Now.
been trained by the best.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Phone number 718-362-6360. PIN number 942-7819. Thank you so very much, C. Patterson, for putting the number in there. I know y'all got a lot to say about this episode. Maybe y'all don't have anything to say. If y'all don't have anything to say, then I'll just go log off, child. I will log off, and we can talk about this some other time. But I will be on Patreon tonight. My Patreon people, tune in. We gonna pull a late one tonight because I'm gonna be working late. So I'll probably go live on Patreon at 11 o'clock. Hold on a second. Let me mute these non-moderators. Hold on, you guys. Ooh, what's going on? Okay, everyone's muted. I hope. 6855. Hello.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi. Who is this?
Hi, I'm calling from Memphis, Tennessee. My name is Tyler.
Hi, Tyler. Shout out to Memphis.
Tonight's episode was boring as hell. However, I gathered a lot from this episode.
Okay.
What I gathered from this episode, it seems to me as if technically they were going to show that fight between Kenya and Nene on that past episode, and it looked like they stretched some things to pull together to have more episodes, thinking they thought, like, okay, we could pull Nene out this episode and get our ratings or whatever like that. And it didn't work because you need her.
I said it last week. I thought so last week that it's all strategy. Like, it gets people talking, well, where's Nene? Why she not there? Why, she must be fired and all that jazz. But it's like she was there, but it's like producers aren't showing her. So apparently, it's because of the ratings or to pull more people into watching or to build more anticipation for whatever this fight is that's going to happen.
And one thing that irritates me is a lot of people who don't like Nene, some of these YouTube bloggers and regular blogs and things like that, they don't understand that the difference between Nene and maybe Teresa Giudice and Vicky, whatever her name is on OC, Orange County, is Nene is a staple for Bravo. There's a difference. It's not just when you think of Housewives of Atlanta. When you think of Bravo, you think of Nene Leakes. For example, even on the past seasons when she was not on the show, they made sure to have her on Watch What's Happened Live and things like that, or send her on small little shows and she'll do interviews on the side. We all caught wind of that just to keep it afloat because even if she's not there. So the thing is, they're not going to get rid of Nene Leakes. If she wants to leave, she'll leave. And trust me, if she just signed a major contract, she'll be there.
Okay.
That's that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think if she leaves, it will be a mutual agreement.
Okay.
And another thing, Kenya, she started off, Kenya actually played herself. Kenya started off at the beginning of the season. She was actually winning people over who may or may not like her, or people who were just like, she's okay. She was winning them over somewhat. But these antics, like, okay, the thing like today, first of all, if she apologized to Eva, you don't have to be negative and try to put your mean spirit in it. See, now you're showing your hand and you're showing that you do intentional petty shit. And then the second thing is with this note thing, Kenya, you are the only person who is close friends with B. Scott. You are the only one, you are very close friends with him. We know this. He's the one who told you to bring the fan when you brought the little fan and shit to the one little reunion. He gave you the little reads or whatever to use against the girls. We all know this. He's made this clear. You guys are friends. Didn't he give you the idea for Gone with the Wind when you shaded faces? We all know this. So we know that's where it came from. And that's cool. It's no problem. But never have we seen Nene, anything that you and Nene may have shared or whatever like that, I've never known you to give us information that deep unless it's you tend to only come out when it's already been reported.
She don't tell me nothing. She don't tell me nothing. And she been on the show. You know what I'm saying? She's called in, and she'll tell y'all. She don't tell me nothing. Like at the end of the day, we talk about other stuff, but she don't tell me nothing.
But what I want to commend you on is, even if you're privy to the information, you play it as if you didn't know. And I like that. See, B. Scott doesn't do that. He's actually ruining his friend. Because if Kenya thinks production is not going to get in her ass behind doing that, she's a fool. Because I bet you they went off on her ass behind the scenes. They're not dumb. You did that. And they purposely showed. They've never went that deep into some shit about a blog on the show. They do it, but not like that. They want to let you know, bitch, I know you did that. Like, we know you did that. Stop playing.
Yep.
And then another thing, it's Eva just does not fit in the fold of the girls. Like, it just, no matter, she doesn't. And then she's so flip-flop because when you were over there with Kenya and them, I mean, she had on glasses. It's like you flow with whatever you fit. Her and Cynthia are actually made to be friends because they flow with whoever they're around. If Kenya was like, well, it wasn't genuine, she's going to say, no, it wasn't genuine. And if she's with Nene and Nene be like, do you think my apology was sincere? Oh, yes. I think everything you said was sincere. She flip-flops, and I don't like that. It irritates me that she does not know how to stand on her own. So maybe that's why her and Cynthia make good friends, but there's no need for Eva because we already have Cynthia. And then, is it me or is Kandi just uninterested in these girls at all? Like, she does not, she thinks they're corny. She thinks, like, it's like everything, she's like, oh, okay, I'm just here to play along. It's kind of like, I think it's time for Kandi to go, and not in a bad way.
Kandi is the puppet master. Low key, I feel like Kandi is orchestrating a lot of the stuff that's going on. Hell, it might have been Kandi that recorded. Who knows? But at the end of the day, it just feels like, remember last season, everybody was saying that there was an alliance between Kandi, Kenya, and Cynthia, and I believe it was true. And remember when they caught Kandi on camera, on recording, with Cynthia telling Cynthia to hush, because all that other stuff, because of Kenya. So I believe that, Kandi be pulling strings, behind the scenes.
She does. I also feel like, I'm going to be honest with you with this whole snake thing. I have two theories. It's either straight up Yvonne, or I'm going to be honest, when the hell did Tanya and Nene become so cool? Yes, Tanya's personality is so sweet and nice. That's great. Love her, whatever. However, when did y'all get that cool? They didn't show that. They didn't show any of that reconciling. So, and y'all talking and getting that cool behind the scenes, did you tell her some shit you heard or some shit that you recorded?
Well, remember, didn't they go to lunch or dinner or something, and then Tanya invited her to Toronto?
But they were talking like they were just the best of them. Like they didn't have a like when they were at the dinner though, Michelle, remember, they were just, it wasn't a reconciling dinner. It was like they've already been cool. Right.
Think
about it.
Yeah, and they would bump heads at the reunion.
Let's not act like she didn't. Tanya was one way the whole season. Then last year at the reunion, she flipped and was a whole nother way and had all these reads and shit like that. So it wouldn't shock me. That's honestly where I'm putting my eye on. And then if you think about it, in the blogs they were saying that Kenya and Tanya eventually get into it and all this and this and that. And then when Tanya's birthday came, I noticed that Kandi and Nene and Porsha said, happy birthday. But
and remember, Tanya was also at Nene's Ladies of Success event. So, they're still cool. So,
Yeah, I'm honestly leaning towards it with Tanya. I'm leaning towards it because I've noticed when their birthdays came, everybody but the other girls, it was just kind of like Kandi, Porsha, and Nene, and Marlo, of course. They were all, happy birthday. Everybody else, whatever. It is what it is. So I just don't understand. And Eva, you writing yourself off the show. That's all I have to say. You're writing yourself off the show because riding with Cynthia is not strong. Cynthia is not a strong enough player on the show for you to survive. Riding with Kenya wouldn't make sense because y'all personalities, I couldn't see Eva and Kenya being around each other too long. So the only person that you really should have been with was Nene, and you could have introduced her into the fold, and that could have brought you another season. I don't see her being back next season. I don't.
Well, we will see.
If she do, she'll just be surviving.
We will see. Well, thank you so much, caller. You got your PhD at RHOA too, I see.
Thank you. You have a good one.
All right, you too. Bye. Oh, that was a wonderful call, honey. Y'all be keeping track. Honey. I ain't know all that. B. Scott told Kenya about the fan. Okay. 3343. Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
No.
Hey, Andrea, how you doing?
It was a little boring. I've been waiting for that fight for the last 2 episodes. Really.
Man, don't hold your breath, child.
I don't think Nene owes Eva apology for words. Girl, I can't believe she was doing her job, okay? That was a waste of airtime. How about that?
Yeah.
And we know Kenya, with her B-Star 11 self, gave him that note. She thought, I wanted to say, it seems like, Michelle, they wanted to bring your name up when they were said. When he said, I don't post the blog.
They don't need to bring me up. They don't need to bring me up, honey. I look, I'm trying to stay out the drama this year.
Okay. You know, it was so boy. I was just like, come on now. I'm trying to get through the episode.
Yeah, they need to bring on this fight so we can see who spit on who, what had happened. If somebody threw some blows, we need to know what happened.
Yeah, and it's like Kandi. I think it's time for her to go because she's looking at all the ladies like, I don't want to do this no more. But you know, I'm here to my obligation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just need new people.
Somebody said it might be Peter. Who you think the snake is? You think it's Yvonne?
Personally, they miss Kenya more could have did it. And they had ethics.
That's a possibility.
She could have recorded Cynthia, her friend. I'm just saying, the lady ain't no friend of nobody. So if she ain't no friend of nobody, she can have recorded all her stuff too.
Right. Well, all right,
Andrea.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I do pay attention to what you said because you said Yvonne is not the snake. Okay, so you said it's not her. So who and who else in the women could have done it? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Thank you for my time, Michelle.
All right, thank you. I'll see you over on Patreon.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, goodbye. Oh, y'all, who is the snake? And do we even care who the snake is at this point? They've been dragging this snake stuff on like they losing us. Caller 0845. Hello.
Hi, Michelle. This is Kay. How you doing?
Hey, Kay. I'm well. How are you?
I'm fine. Hey, I've been thinking.
Okay.
If it's not Kenya and it's not Mark, if it's not anybody that intentionally did it, can it be that someone was having a conversation and dialed Nene and they were discussing the situation? Well, you know how you probably start to call somebody or you put your phone down and you don't realize that you dialed the number or have it in your hand and dial the number.
You butt dial somebody.
Maybe they were saying butt dial. And maybe they were having a conversation and recorded themselves, and Nene heard it. How many times have you called someone and the answering machine came on, you left a message, didn't pay attention, thought you hung up, and the recorder was still recording? I mean, I'm just saying, is it possible that someone could have intentionally, Kenya, or accidentally called Nene and recorded themselves?
It's a possibility. So technically it wouldn't necessarily be a snake. It would just be somebody who caught the tea on their phone.
But see, the only thing that hangs me up on that scenario is the fact that they told Nene that Cynthia was talking about her. But did they say that, hey, Cynthia was talking about you like a dog? And then if Nene recorded it, or maybe she went to that person and told them, hey, you know, and they admitted to it, whatever the case may be, you know. But it to me, it's like, I don't think it was a direct record, because it doesn't seem like anybody sat out to purposely record her. But I think somehow they managed to get the recording. Probably didn't even realize they had it until after the fact.
Okay.
I mean, maybe not, but I can't.
I'm just so tired of this Snake Gate. I'm so tired of it, and it's like they just pushing it just to get more content. I don't know. At this point, we need some new stuff on the show because I'm tired of Snake Gate at this point.
And I thought Cynthia said she's not worried about it. We need to let it go.
Yeah, I think she's still worried. Or if she not worried about it, Kenya gonna make her worry about it because Kenya keep bringing it up. Kenya want to know more than anybody else.
Well, see, the thing is, like, Kenya is really, like, leading them. She's leading all of them. Kandi is trying to stay as individual as she can or independent as she can, but at the same time, she's taking the bait because she's going along with them, and when Nene's not around, she gets in with the fray, and she just goes along with what everybody else is saying. Mm-hmm. And I think out of all of them, Kandi is probably the most sincere. Porsha, I don't understand why she has a problem with Nene. I don't think that Nene did anything to her in the closet. I don't know how her belt came off and really don't care. I don't believe that she was afraid or whatever. And I just believe that she was gunning for Nene, and she would have said just about anything. Because if she was really Nene's friend, she wouldn't have been trying to throw her under the bus. And especially knowing what Nene was going through at the time. And that's the part that really bothers me about all of them, is because considering the place that Nene was in and how broken she was, mm-hmm. and, you know, they all came after her.
Right.
And she fought back. And the fact that they did it at a time when they knew she was weak, and they went for her throat, and they knew what they were doing, and Porsha was one of the main people, it's just, to me, I think Porsha is unforgivable. At the end of the day, I think Porsha and Cynthia, because those were the two people that I felt was closest to her, and they're the ones that betrayed her the most. And at the end of the day, if you kick me when I'm down, that shows me how you really feel about me. And I don't care whether you agree with me or not, because like Marlo was not having it. She had no problem telling Nene how she felt. She laid her cards on the table, and when she thought Nene was wrong, she told her she was wrong, but she also sympathized with her situation. Porsha, Kandi, Cynthia, Tanya, all of them went after Nene. And just because Nene said, oh, well, that's if he marries you. Even though you don't want to hear the truth, you're still not married.
Right.
So if he marries you, that was not anything to fall apart over. And Tanya is not that sensitive.
Yeah, and I think she realized that. That's why, you know, as you can see, they back friends now. So I don't know. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot.
Because you was looking for something to be upset about, and it was really nothing there.
Right.
And the same thing with Eva. She got bigger fish to fry than Nene recording her saying nothing. I mean, there's somebody out there that was at your wedding that was breaking bread with you, that probably gave you a gift that you probably still have in your house and probably helped you pay for part of your wedding. And they told all your business from A to Z, from your water bill to your light bill to you being evicted from one place and where you were staying in another place. The problem is not with Nene. The problem is with your bridesmaid or whoever. Mm-hmm. So to me, it's like I just don't get their argument.
And I said that too. Last week, remember I said she forgave Marlo when Marlo was the one who brought the bridesmaids info out. So how could she forgive her and then still be so upset at Nene when Nene didn't do anything? So I don't know. It's interesting.
And clearly stated today when Nene said we were friends, and she was like, yeah, we were, in a sense, saying we were developing our friendship, getting to know each other. In a sense, if you look at that clip again where they were talking about how they knew each other in the past, we knew each other, we were getting to get closer, and at that time, this whole situation blew up. So to me, you weren't friends anyway. You were acquaintances.
Right. And if you recall, you remember, Nene was the one who introduced Eva to the show. And Nene was Eva was claiming that Nene was her big sis and all that, but Nene was like, you know, they ain't really know each other like that, but okay, I'll be your big sis or whatever. So it's interesting.
Exactly.
That's interesting. Well, thank you so much, caller, for your input. I appreciate you.
All right, I'm getting off the phone, and I wasn't even as angry this time. So you have a wonderful night.
All right, you too. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. Y'all be cracking me up. 9055. Y'all said Eva is a fraud? What? 9055, hello.
Oh, Michelle, it's so lightly. Oh, goodness gracious. I have been waiting for you all week. Oh, goodness gracious.
All week?
Oh, Michelle, all week I have been waiting for this episode, and you explained everything that Bravo is pulling us, you know, keeping up with these suspense. Mm-hmm. But it's a good thing because, you know, more episodes than Nene is paid. You know, she's a busy girl, traveling, Greg, Louis Vuitton, all of this costs money. So, okay. Nene, get your coins, mama.
Yes. Where you calling from, huh?
Yep. So, Michelle, I've been traveling all over the United States for work. But right now, I am in the ATL, the Black Mecca, the most beautiful. First of all, can I first say something? When I arrived here, I arrived here around midnight, and these women, Atlanta, it is very well known around the country, Atlanta has the most beautiful black women. It is a fact. Even 50 Cent said it. He said it too. It's well known. I don't know what you females are doing. It is midnight. I saw this one girl looked amazing. Like, how do you do this? It was midnight. She still looked fantastic. Beat, hair on point, everything. Like, edges laid. Like, and she didn't have a scarf. Oh, I don't know how you guys do it. They say it's in the water, but I don't know. With all of you, just so beautiful, so on point. I feel like such a regular girl. I'm a regular country bumpkin, but you know, I'm working.
Join the club. I'm regular
everyone's
too.
So wonderful. You need to go to the club. Michelle.
What?
You told me to go to the club?
No. I said I'm regular too. I agree.
Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. I don't wear glasses too, and I love your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Talking about the girls, I wanted to bring up something with you.
Okay.
I noticed Nene, when she was explaining her situation with Kenya, it was on last Sunday. Nene had her own, you know, like one-on-one on her YouTube platform, and she brought out her text. And it just really showed me again who Nene is. It's that, you know, she'll go back and forth with you. And I actually mentioned this to you the last time I called. Nene will go back and forth with you, but when it comes to the matters of importance, when it comes to matters, Nene, a black woman, she's just not going to sit here and keep beating you when you're down. Mm-hmm. Nene, a black woman, she's the sisterhood. She's not here. She had a baby, for Christ's sake. Kenya had a baby. Nene let all that drama go because the fact of the matter is Kenya had a baby. Mm-hmm.
But Kenya is the person that she's always been. We said that a few episodes ago. Like, we thought Kenya was back and she was new and renewed, and now she's a mom, and, you know, that took the edge off. But apparently Kenya is just as scarred as she's always been, and she's kind of like, you know, pulling it out of everybody else. Like, she wants everybody else to be miserable. And just like she was like, Nene doesn't give a F about me. It's like, why do you care?
Nene does give an F. Nene does. Nene reached out to you. That's what Nene put in the text.
That's right. And even Mark said Nene reached out. You're right.
Kim Porter, and you are Kenya. Kim Porter has passed. Kenya probably met Kim Porter sometime in the 90s. And look at what's happening. We are burying Kim Porter. Like, you have to let some things go. And Nene reached out to her about this. I just want to let some things go, Kenya. What happened? Kenya never reached back to Nene. She didn't return the text. Mm-hmm. Again, Nene reached out to Kenya. You know, you had a baby. Just to see the baby. You know, like, Kenya, you have, like, come on. Kenya, you have known these women. You go back and forth with Nene, whatever. But at the end of the day, you have a baby.
Right.
You had a baby. Nene, of course, just like she did with Phaedra. Nene, again, just like with Porsha, she knows when to stop and when it's time to celebrate and when it's time to let things go. At the end of the day, we all know that Nene had a lot of issues with Phaedra, but when it came to the situation with Apollo, Nene knew I had to be there. She even said it, black women. Because at the end of the day, when we look at all these quote-unquote problems Nene has, it's just petty.
Yeah.
And, it's just back and forth. Well, you blocked me. Well, you blocked me too. Okay, whatever. Okay, it's petty. We let it go. Nene went off and was there. She was there in spirit. She wrote, like what Cynthia said, pen to paper. She wrote a note, a heartfelt note, pen to paper, not text, not iPhone, but an actual letter. Like, I know you did this too when you were a little girl. Like, when you write letters to your friends, carnation, pretty, pretty, like your good markers. Your good markers when you were a little girl, those markers you never showed to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Your good, like your colored pencils, the nice carnation, the paper, you make a little card. When we were kids, I know all of you in the chat remember, we would put effort into these notes we would write to each other, our friends, little black girls, we decorate, do little things for each other. We're older, but these things still matter. Nene knows that. That's why Nene is number one Bravo, because at the end of the day, we do want to see positivity. We do want the mess. We do want the shade. We want the wreath, all of that. But we do want to see everyone come together.
Okay.
It's like you want to see it full circle. It's like you want to see the catharsis, that cathartic moment. Like, okay, they're friends.
You're right.
That's why Nene is number one.
You're right.
The Vicky Gunvalson, I don't know who she is. I don't watch
Vicky Gunvalson, yes, in Orange County.
You're the pro. You have your postdoctorate in Bravo. You know what's up, Michelle.
That's right.
I'm still getting my PhD. I'm still in the PhD program, RHOA PhD program. I'm still there. But the Teresa Giudice, the one whose husband, Lord, her situation, Phaedra knew better.
Yeah.
Phaedra knew better, but Teresa, she's, I don't.
Okay, we're going off the subject now. We're going off the subject. You guys stick with housewives. Okay, bring it back.
Those women do not bring it like Nene does.
Okay.
Nene just knows how to gather the girls. She knows because she's genuine. Not being against other people, but their show is not RH. It's not real. It's not Atlanta.
Well, I appreciate you so much.
It's not Atlanta.
You're right. You're right.
I talk too much.
No. It's all good. I like to let people get it out, honey. I know. I don't like to be cut off. But look, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much.
And Kendra in the chat, hi, girl. You're the best, too. Bye, Kendra. Bye, Michelle.
Bye. All right, Kendra, you have a fan. Kendra, you have a fan in the chat. Kendra, 7301, you're on the line. I don't know. She hung up. 7301.
Hey, Michelle, how are you?
I'm good. Who am I speaking with? Okay, let's start out. Look, who am I speaking with? Where are you calling from? If it's fake name, that's good too. But go ahead, let it flow.
This is Female G. I come up as Female G in the chat.
Okay, hey.
Okay, I'm calling from New York. I've spoken to you a few times already.
Okay. Good to hear from you.
I'm sorry. How are you? Happy 2020.
Yes, Happy New Year to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to make this really short. Kenya is the snake.
What?
And the evidence is the fact that she was slithering on screen tonight. Did you not see it?
Yes, and she was doing that little thing with her tongue. Yes.
Yes.
I saw it.
Who does that?
Kenya.
I
saw it. She was like, I saw it. I'm like, what is going on with her? She touched. What's going on? Was that a clue? Like, what is she doing? Yes.
Okay. And she will bring the situation up because it's guaranteed camera time. Okay?
Okay.
And if you're smart, you will join in with her. So, they can come back and tell me tomorrow that Kim Fields was the snake, and I will not believe it. I don't care who they tell me. They can show me proof. I'm going to still believe that it was Kenya, okay?
Okay.
How about that, Team 12?
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, look, I appreciate you. Look, let me get this. Look, all these people are just holding, and it's driving me crazy. Okay, go ahead. Do you have any other review of the episode?
They need to get with that scene that we're all waiting for, and that is it.
I know, right? The fight. Like, how many episodes we gotta wait? They promised it last week.
Thank you.
But all right.
I feel like they dangling something in my face that I really want and I can't get. Okay?
Right.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cheryl. Go ahead and talk to the rest of your calls. I'll sit back and watch.
All right. Thank you. Look, they really are tricking us by like teasing us every week with these stories that don't come to fruition when they finally air the episode. They really are tricking us. But anyway, I guess it is what it is. 4707, hello. Don't be scared. Hello. All right, I'm moving on to the next. 5, 4, 3. I can't count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang it up. Okay. 0899. Hello. 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 Hello.
What's up? Hello. What's up, Michelle?
Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
Who am I speaking with?
Brad.
Okay, Brad. What would you like to say?
I went to church today and I prayed for everyone. That's what I was calling to say. I prayed for everyone.
Thank you, Brad.
Well,
did God tell you to lie about your name?
I'm sorry?
Did God tell you to lie about your name?
No, you said we could say it. We don't have to say our real name.
Oh.
So I said Brad.
Okay, Brad. Go ahead.
So, yeah, I went to church today and I prayed for everyone.
Thank you.
And, because yeah. What you doing?
I'm talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Is that why you called?
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, it was, I just was looking for Kenya on the show. When I actually fast forward every part and just look, when she come on, I just watch it. And it's funny from that the not the last president, but the president before the one that just called from New York, who just called and said Kenya's the snake. It's just weird that she's from New York, and New Yorkers have the most snakes, rattlesnakes, and everything else. But she gonna say the queen is the snake. I just find that ironic. But yeah, I'll pray for her next Sunday.
Who do you think is the snake, Dre?
Yeah, but Kenya is not a snake. Kenya is not a snake. And it's funny, it shows what kind of callers that you have, what kind of fans that you have watching your show. It's like all these must be Nene fans or something, or ass kissers, because, I'm not about to kiss your ass or nobody else's ass. My thing is this, Nene is, I just don't know what to say, because you like to hang up when people talk about her. So I'm like, well,
look, my phone is nowhere near, my hand is nowhere near the phone. So go ahead. You go ahead. Keep it cute.
Nene is the devil. And your callers call and say, oh, she's the queen. Then you have that one peasant, that called. Well, all you guys know that all of you are peasants, but I still pray for you peasants. But you had that one peasant that called and say, yeah, somebody should have been cool with Nene. Oh, wait, Nene didn't answer the phone. Oh, Kenya didn't answer the phone for Nene or to text message. Well, let someone call your unborn child a buffalo. That shows how you black people love forgiving, just so forgiving. And that's why you're in the predicament as you are in today. Your callers, the people that watches you, Michelle, they are like a little special. Like I could tell through the spirit of God that your callers, the people who watch your show, they're special, like some type of Down syndrome or something.
Is this
like you have the worst
is this a self-diagnosis?
Yeah.
Is this a self-diagnosis? Because you're one of the people who call and watch, right?
And I'm like the most normal one. You can see when I call with respect. I call respecting your show. I call respecting your callers. And then they just talk about me so bad in that comment section. And I'm like, I'm a man of God, and you shall be punished when you talk about me. These
Don't
people,
bring God in this. Don't bring God in this.
I'm sorry?
Don't bring
No,
God in
I am
this.
a man of God. I am who I am. I am a man of God. That has nothing. I'm not bringing God in anything. I'm a man of God. It is what it is. And your fans are they just special. They follow your lead. If you believe in one thing, they go believe whatever you believe. No.
Dre,
And
I mean
completely
Brad.
wrong.
Brad. Can we
Brad,
can we stick to the topic at hand, which is the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Did you watch tonight's episode or not?
I told you I just was watching Kenya part. I'm not really into the show like that anymore.
Okay, so you didn't even watch the show. You didn't even watch the show. You just call in because you just like the troll.
No, I watched Kenya part. I watched Kenya when
so
she
what part did you see tonight?
When Kenya said we need to find out who the snake is, and then next week Kenya tells Tanya, whatever the chick name is, that her boyfriend is cheating on her or something like that. Then Tanya get mad at Kenya. You know what I'm saying? You know that's.
So you making up this storyline, right?
No, I'm not. You can go to Bravo TV. I'm telling you, peasants, you go to Bravo TV. They show previews of it.
Oh,
I was trying to see if a fight go happen, and Tanya is at the table. And she says, "What would you do?"
Okay, Brad. Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm not done yet. I think I need to lead a prayer because it's.
Caller 4707. Hello. Oh, I already tried this number. My bad. Caller 2462. Hello.
Medical records. You know what, Michelle? Dre is getting on my last nerve on tonight.
He's still on the phone. You want to talk to him?
Huh?
I said he's still on the phone. You want to talk to him?
Well, let me just read him on the solo for 1 second.
Oh, okay, good.
He is very disrespectful and very verbally abusive, and it's turning me on. I've been abused all my life, and I choose abusive men.
What?
And I want him to call me tonight because I have an opening.
What?
In the crack of my
wait. What? I got. New York. How you doing, girl?
Yes.
How you been?
I'm good, girl.
How's your new year been so far?
Girl, you know what? I had a very rough start to the start of my new year. I went to the doctor, and I got diagnosed with a very serious condition. But it's going to be all right. They've given me some anti-herpes medication. They said the things should clear up. They didn't call it herpes. They just called it abnormal lesion. So I don't know what that means. But I want to give it to Dre since he has so much to say. And I think if he had a nice lesion around his mouth, it'll shut him up for good. And,
okay.
I'm okay with that.
Dre.
Is he still on the line?
Father God, we come to you right now to say, bless New York with the blood of Jesus.
No.
Touch him right now to be the man that he's supposed to be right now in the name of Jesus. Let him come out the closet right now in the name of Jesus.
Dre.
Touch him, Father God.
Dre. It is not nice to misgender a woman.
That is absolutely
No, Michelle,
right.
Michelle, that's a man. That's a man, Michelle. That's a man. See, you confused now, Michelle. You confused.
Right. Don't let me pull your medical records, please.
Bless him right now with the blood of Jesus. Touch him right now with the blood of Jesus.
You know what?
You are a man.
Blood that's
you are a man.
Is the blood coming out of your booty hole?
Okay.
You are a man.
No, I'm
and
not.
God is you are a peasant. You're a peasant just like the rest of the comments.
Brad.
Yes, Michelle. I'm
Go
glad.
ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
glad today.
Good night. Go to bed.
I love you, Michelle. Michelle.
New York.
You don't know love.
Why are y'all so fucking crazy? What the hell is going on?
Am I still on the line?
Yes, you're still on the line, New York. Dre is too, but I muted him. I don't even know what's going on right now. Huh? What?
You know what? I'm just so done at this time. But I did watch the show.
Okay, good.
And, you know, one thing that I want to say is that we need to stop getting validation from these white folks. Okay, I love white people, but some black people have this slave mentality where they always are seeking validation from white people as though they're better than us. And I'm not saying that we're better than them, but, you know, we are royalty. And we need to stand up in our royalty and just embrace it, you know. And the reason why I mentioned that is because I was watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I was flipping back and forth to the Golden Globes. And Beyonce, this is sort of unrelated, but it's kind of related. Beyonce got snubbed at the Golden Globe Awards. You know, she went to the Grammys in front of this all-white committee and lost Album of the Year, you know, for her Lemonade album. And she's back again, you know, and she needs to give it up. White people stopped messing with her when she released Formation.
Oh,
and,
New York, bring it back, because this is off
it.
topic. We're not talking about Beyonce right now. Maybe we'll talk about that in Patreon. I'm going on Patreon in a few minutes.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for calling New York.
Medical Rockets, thank you. I love you.
Bye. Y'all are crazy. Anonymous, let me get out the hood. Out the juke joint. Anonymous.
Hey, Michelle, girl.
Let me get back in. Okay, hey.
Hey, Michelle, girl. This is your boy.
Hey, Trey.
How you doing, girl?
Hey, Trey. How are you?
Let me tell you, I'm good. Happy Sunday to the people in the chat. Happy Sunday. Let me just tell you.
Okay,
that Dre person, let me tell you something. Dre is a fraud, honey. He needs to quit coming onto your platform pretending like he's a Christian when he is the biggest sinner known to man, okay? Dre, I know you're listening to me, and I know you made a comment talking about I can't sing. Honey, you need to have several seats, okay? Go take your medication because you are sick, okay? You're sick in more ways than one, okay? With your nasty, tired, loose booty ass, okay? You want to talk like you are a straight man? You are a fag, okay? You are the biggest
Let's
fag.
not do that. Let's not use slurs and things like that on my channel, Trey. Thank you very much.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry for disrespecting your channel, girl, but I just had to say that. I'm sorry, girl. Please forgive me. But as far as the housewives, honey, I am just ready for Nene to spit up in Kenya's face because I am so sick and I am so tired of Kenya thinking she is the queen when she is the queen of nothing, honey. You got let go because you did not want to reveal your fake marriage to Mark Daly, honey. And now that you came back to Bravo, you took a huge pay cut. You're on here showing your black behind. And you think you're the queen. You ain't the queen of nothing, honey. They showed you. We will let you go if you don't fall in line, honey. Nene Leakes is the only housewife that has left on her own accord, okay? Andy Cohen said that Nene can come back anytime she wants. Well, she took that break, honey. She was not fired. See, your black behind was fired, and now you want to come on thinking you're the queen. If you don't take your crater face on somewhere, honey, go and have several seats. See, what you need to do is get you a man, honey, a real man that will show. Hello?
I'm listening.
She needs to get her a real man, okay, and quit trying to chase behind Mark gay stuff, okay? Because Mark don't want you. He likes the boys, honey. He don't like the women's, okay? He just lets you have his sperm, okay? And you over here acting like you so distraught. How you so distraught over a man that you've been married to for less than 2 years, and y'all ain't never lived together, okay? Y'all been having separate lives from the beginning of y'all relationship, okay? It was a business deal. You paid him for his sperm, and now you're trying to use him for a storyline. Have several seats. And you know what, Porsha Williams, congratulations on your marriage, girl. At least you got some common sense to marry the man with the money, okay? Hopefully he don't stray like your last one did, okay? Just make sure that you keep yourself tested every 3 months
for HIV and the rabies, okay? And that's all I got to say, Michelle. Love you, girl. Bye.
Bye, Trey. Thank you. Shout out to the new members, Latarsha and Diem. Yes, membership has its privileges. I can turn it. Look what I can do. I can make it a members only chat, but I'm not gonna do it yet. I can, when y'all get messy, I can turn it off and it just be the members. Call it 6643. Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
This is a little bit off topic, but
who am I speaking with?
What do you know about? This is Kevin.
Okay, hey Kevin.
What do you know about Lake suing Dr. Simone?
I know nothing. We're not talking about
Really?
Married to Medicine. I don't know anything about that. Look. Do you want to tell me about it?
I was just curious. I was watching the reunion. I was just curious because Mariah and Simone is such best friends, and
Simone?
they hate Quad. But Mariah's sister Lake is trying to say that Dr. Simone came in delivered her baby while she was drunk and almost killed her, and she's suing Dr. Simone. So if they mad at Quad for allegedly sleeping with Lake's husband.
Look, we talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. I do not, look, don't pull me into that, right? I have no clue. I get it.
Saying,
I don't know.
So did she forgive, Dr. Simone for almost killing her and her baby?
I don't know.
That was very interesting to me.
Oh.
Anyway, Kenya is a snake. I cannot stand. I really hate Kenya. Like, I never say I hate people. I hate Kenya. It's like that girl needs to go. They need to do something with her. Like, honestly, I'm gonna be done with the show.
Oh.
Eva is boring. Eva needs to go too also and take care of them babies. I heard she's moving to Dallas with Ricky Smiley. I hope she stays there and never come back to Atlanta. Cynthia, desperate, insecure, and I see Marlo about to get her behind next week, and I can't wait for that. Who else? Portia's my favorite out of all of them, to be honest with you, but I feel like her and Dennis were humping on puppies and stuff. I feel like that whole storyline is a mess. They did that to get a wedding special, and I heard that they got it, so congratulations to them. Nene, I feel like Nene just needs to, like, lead the show. Like, I feel like she's above all of this. I feel like they want to take her down so bad, and Kandi is fake as I don't know what, because I really feel that Kandi is trying to, like, on TV, she's trying to pretend like she's neutral, like she's in the middle, but I really feel like Kandi, Kenya, and Cynthia, I really feel like they are trying to take Nene down. Mm-hmm. That's how I really feel. And I'm not feeling her, like, how much she's up Kenya's behind this season. It's so annoying. And I'm not feeling how Porsha, because Porsha is my favorite housewife, I'm not feeling how Porsha could be friends with Kenya after everything Kenya did to her. That would never happen in real life. I could never. And vice versa. If I was Kenya, I would never be friends with somebody who dragged me across the damn room for the whole world to see.
Well, that's what I said. Like, it's so easy for them to forgive a lot of these other women, but it's like they mad at Nene for, like, little small stuff, and it's like no forgiveness at all from anybody. So it's interesting because I'm like, everybody has did something to somebody, and it seems like they're able to move past it. But this season, well, now Eva and Nene have made up, but it seemed like for a minute nobody was, like, open to reuniting with Nene.
It's because they were trying to push her out. It's like they did LVP, it's like they did Vicky. They were trying to push the OG out, but Nene cannot be moved. Even though she blocked me off Instagram, Nene is still she's my second favorite housewife. But Nene is still on the throne.
Why she blocked you? What you do?
Still on the throne. I don't even remember why she blocked. It was so long ago.
Oh, okay.
I don't even remember. But I've always been a Nene fan, but I don't even remember. Nene, Nene, she really, like, be in her mood. So I don't even remember why she blocked me, but, who cares? But she's still my second favorite, and she's still queen. And Kenya is a snake. She can go choke. with her and her flamboyant husband.
Not flamboyant.
In New York at Gay Pride. And her is like, she didn't know, like, she said Chef Roble introduced him. Like, girl, you should have known that he was not on your team when you met him through Chef Roble. Come on, Kenya.
They get mad at me when I say it. I'm glad somebody else said it, honey. But thank you so much for your call.
Come on, Kenya. Like,
that's a lot.
You should have known. She just wanted somebody's sperm. Like, she should have stuck with the pizza delivery man.
Not the pizza delivery man. No. Well, thank you so much. Is it Kevin?
Yeah, and I got one more thing to say.
Okay.
That Dre dude called, he was so disrespectful.
He's always disrespectful.
He's trying to talk about gay people. Dre, his real name is Rico. He has a YouTube channel, and he's gay as all ever. He put on his penis and peed in a beer can.
What?
Live on YouTube. Yes, you know Wiley from the Wiley Show. He and Wiley had sex.
How you know it's that person?
It's him, because he's only trying to pretend to be, because he calls into the Wiley Show all the time trying to be messy. The same voice, same mannerisms, same everything. With all that praying, he got that praying from Wiley. You know, Wiley don't do nothing but pray. He got that praying mess from Wiley. He is such a queen. He's trying to come in here and talk down about gay people. Like, really? His real name is Rico. I forgot his YouTube channel because nobody really subscribed to it anyway. Nobody cared anyway. But
wow.
his real name is Rico. It's not Dre. He calls into Wiley Show, harassing Wiley, stalking Wiley all the time.
Wow. Well, look, thanks for spilling the tea on that. I guess I hope it's inaccurate. I mean, accurate. So allegedly,
it's true. Go look it up. It's true.
Okay.
You just got exposed, Dre. Call back. You just got exposed.
Somebody said it is him, and somebody said it's not him.
It's him. It's him. Believe me, it's him.
Okay. Well, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate your call.
No problem.
All right. Goodbye. Whew, I went over. I always go over. 60 minutes. 60 minutes is my time limit. I've been on for 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 47 seconds. But it's all good. It is all good in the hood. Check this out. I will be on Patreon. I was gonna say 11:30, but now it's gonna have to be like, well, yeah, probably be like 11:30 or close to midnight. We're gonna do a late night on Patreon because we got to catch up on some gossip over there. So if you are a Patreon member, please put your aliens up and let the people know. Also, shout out to my new channel members. Look, I got all these memberships going. I'm selling everything, child. Latarsha, DM, and Kimberly are now new members of the squad. Everybody is a member of the squad because I appreciate all of y'all for watching, actually. But the channel members get special emojis. They get special icons next to their name. And they also get, special members only live streams and other, personal things. And, Patreon, we do a whole lot over there. So I'll be on Patreon tonight, I promise, because I owe y'all a video, because we're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff over on Patreon. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in to this discussion about the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 12, episode 10. I had a brain fart. I was like, what episode is this? Because this season is stretching out. And they are, look, we already talked about it. The producers are just making us wait and wait and wait for this fight. And I'm just like, can we see the fight already? Can we find out who the snake is already? How much longer do we have to wait? You said go at 11:30. You got to work. Okay, just AB. Let me hurry up and hang up so I can get over to my Patreon squad. So anyway, you guys, thank you for tuning in. As always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, visit StraightFromTheA.com. Tomorrow I will have the written recap, Straight from the A, the blog that, don't nobody read. Yeah, that one. That will have all of this and more will be over there as well. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This has been fun. I even like the trolls and fake New York and everything, and all my callers who are so knowledgeable about the show. Yeah, I want to also come and talk about Hopelessly in Love. That's been good. What else I've been looking at? Oh, Surviving R. Kelly, child, all of that. We got a whole lot to talk about, but we're going to talk about some of it over on Patreon tonight. So if you are a member of the Patreon, head on over there now. I'll be over there. I'll be over there in just a few minutes as soon as I close this down. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I really, really, really do. Y'all know it takes me a minute to get out of here. Hold on. How I get out? Where my thing? How I get out? Lord, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the matrix. I can't get out. Thank you. I am my sisters Mira, Janicia. Shout out to all the members and they new emojis. Marley. I see you. Kendra. I see you, Marilyn. Just AB. Look at all that green in the building. Look at all that green in the building. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all for supporting your girl. I really do. It's so humbling to have such diehard supporters like you guys. It really is. Hey, Kels. I will see y'all over on the other side.